Greeting fellow Patriots and fellow Americans. My name is Brian Watson, also known in my tutorials as Just in Case. And today I have invited onto a Zoom with me one of my close brothers, Bill Drennan. And I believe there's a change coming in who he's with, but Bill, with currently Capital Financial, a little introduction. And today I'm going to show Bill about the phenomenal services that come along with what we call our Patriot Package, because I have a feeling he's going to have some clients that are going to want to have real easy access to the information that they need when they need it. Bill?
Hey, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's not a big change. It's a capital planning group, just to emphasize that we and about 140 of my colleagues who are around the Southeast were fee-based comprehensive financial planners. So that's kind of a mouthful, but essentially what that is that we do a deep analysis of where a client's financial situation is. Many people out there mainly focus on investments, which are very, very important. We spend a lot of time there as well. But we also look at everything, cash and cash flow and debt and tax returns, just everything financial for a particular person, so that all these different pieces are working together to help people achieve their goals. And I like using the analogy of an architect. Just like if you're going to go build a new whatever building or home, you're going to hire a architect first that's going to put together blueprints, and then you're going to hire different contractors to do different things for you. So essentially what I'm doing is the architect type piece of it. Most of work with a lot of different types of people, but do a lot with business owners, just because their situations are a little bit more complex, because a lot of their money and their wealth is in businesses and property and different things like that. So anyway, that's me. Thank you for letting me say that.
Oh, absolutely. You might even see this on LinkedIn sometime. Obviously, you need a man with a plan. That's Bill Drennan.
And with a plan. That sounds good.
They should make a TV show out of that. But without further ado, I just want to hit share screen, and I'm going to unpack what I've been working on really for a decade. But there's a new service that came into light that I thought. Anyway, it's great on how these services all came together, and the whole brand of just helping everyone get the information when they need it. Kind of we call the most effective 24/7 readiness plan in the palm of your hand, from sea to shining sea. So I'm going to actually show you that. That's a little tagline on our website, is where I will start us. And I will take us, and away we go. So over here, Bill, is our homepage, the Patriots OnCall. And right here is that the most effective 24/7 readiness plan in the palm of your hand, from sea to shining sea. What does that mean? Well, today, and we're in the next 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to unpack what we have. 3 different packages, but the Freedom Package. And the Freedom Package is highlighted on our homepage. We're actually having a little fun right now, depending on when you see this. We have some Patriots OnCall merchandise. We're giving away a free piece of merchandise of your choice by signing up for our newsletter, which you have kindly done.
Did I win anything yet?
Yeah, that'll be on the 29th. I'll see if I can tape your name to the bottom of the hat. So here on the Patriot Package, we have 2 services. We have the My Notification service, and the Urgent Medical Info service. And they're both included in this package. And there's actually a little 5-minute, 6-minute tutorial on each one of these. In case you don't have time for this 15, 20-minute presentation, please feel free to press play and open up the tutorial on either one at your own leisure. So, but without further ado, let me unpack for you the Urgent Medical Info and the My Notification service. And I think the easiest way to explain this is when I click on the notification service on the home page, our service includes a very, very crucial sticker. Okay. How can a sticker change your life? Well, we have the sticker kit that comes with the notification service you're going to get in the mail is going to include the sticker that's actually going to go on the back of your legal driver's license. Okay. So when you zoom into this, and when a first responder, the only place they can legally check to see who they've got, if you're unconscious, incapacitated, the only legal place they can look for contact information is your legal identification. Most your phones, I made that as my screen lock just in case, because they legally can't go into your phone. But if you've been T-boned or something, there's a good chance they can't even find your phone. And if they can, they can't go in any way for any information because of HIPAA violations. So these stickers that come in the mail go on the back of your driver's license, or if you're traveling the world, your passport. We bring 2 or 3. I highly recommend for student drivers, they even put one on their student ID. So imagine this sticker. Now, imagine having to go to the ER, and the only thing that a doctor and first responders have to work with is your legal identification. So they call the phone number when it's time. We know, depending on the situation, they'll call as soon as it makes sense. And when they call, let me show you what they're going to be able to get access to almost immediately. So I'm going to go over to where we log in to your service. What's going to happen is the first responder, the doctor, is going to know everything they need to know about you to treat you as good as they possibly can. So when you go in here and you populate, and I'll show you, first of all, when you go in your account info, you're going to populate your contact info. But most importantly, for first responders, for you or a loved one, they're going to be faxed everything, or email, depending on their communication system, everything they need to know about the best way to treat you. So if you're allergic to penicillin, if you've got a plate in your knee, everything that you want, see, because if they don't know who you are and what you're allergic to, they're just going to use kit gloves, and they're not going to do anything risky because they don't know what they're dealing with. But if they know exactly what they're dealing with, what's your medical conditions, high blood pressure, what's your allergies, what are you currently on medication wise? Do you take any special herbs, any supplements? And then you can go down and populate everything that you could give a first responder to get access to your medical information, including your insurance information. So the peace of mind of knowing that, especially, well, I've got it for my mother, I've got it for my student drivers, I've got it for my wife, knowing that if one of my loved one is found incapacitated and taken to the ER, that the peace of mind of knowing that medical professionals will get what they need in record time. Now, that's huge peace of mind to be able to get first responders what they need there. And then I'll show you the other piece of this that's so powerful, and see if you got any questions before I go on to the other service. But this is where the other huge peace of mind comes in. You have the power to put up to 9 people in your instant notification service. So what does that mean? Well, it just depends on who you are. If you're single, if you're a single person with pets at home, you'd want to make sure that someone knows how to get to and take care of your fur babies. But if it's your student driver, you want you notified, you want everyone in the family notified that something's happened. But this is where your stuff comes in to call as well. You might have some clients that really need to have their medical power of attorney notified, their legal power of attorney. You can really pick and choose who are the key people that need to know you've been taken out of the game temporarily, right? You're incapacitated. You're a business owner, and someone's got to open the store. Someone's got to write the checks. I mean, business owners really need to have a game plan of what happens if they're on their favorite weekend bicycle trip and they hit a rail and they're out, right? So when you go, here's the power of this. Let me just, I'm of course just in case in these demonstrations, but the power is designating who's going to be in here, the relationship to you, and then you obviously how to contact you, the email. But what's really cool, Bill, is the special instructions you can put in here. Go, gosh, I better please call them and let them know they need to open the store, or this. Someone needs to know for making sure the business keeps running properly. Or if you do love your dogs and cats and you're scared that no one's going to be able to feed them and take care of them, or if you're going to be out of commission for 2 or 3 weeks, who's going to get your mail? I mean, all the little stuff that especially there's a lot of people we're in the Mid-South here that love their little weekend bike marathons, and they're going on 100-mile bicycle tours or wherever they're doing their outdoor adventures. It's a huge spring break time. Stuff happens on spring break. To have a plan. Go ahead, Bill.
So the first responder calls the My Notification service, and then they talk to a person.
Yes.
And then that person calls those 8 or 9 people, or do they email them, or what? How does that work?
Right. So here's your power. If you want your contacts to be contacted via phone, via text, and via email, or all 3, I always go for all 3, because especially text, because most people don't answer their phone. They're not going to answer their phone, right? It's just if there's a call coming in from an 800 number, they're going to let it go to voicemail. But getting that text and special instructions texted to you and emailed to you that one of your clients is incapacitated, the sooner your loved ones and the people you want to know that you're out of the game right now. There's a lot of times when you get knocked out, it could be hours, days, weeks, and to have this plan ready to go in case of an emergency, this is a huge peace of mind thing that costs very little a year to keep up and going. So that is the notification. So that's the left shoe or the right shoe of this. The other service, which is really phenomenal for peace of mind, and we call it our Patriot Vault. Let me take you to the other service called the Urgent Medical Info. And of course, you can learn more about this on our menu items here. But I'm just going to take you in. When you go to Urgent Medical Info, I've already got my profile filled out for just in case. So I'm just going to plug in here and go to my profile. And let me show you the power of what you can set up for you and your loved ones. So you can set up to 9 again for your profiles. So first of all, you want to take care of yourself, and all your contact details again, your prescriptions, your medical information, your physician, insurance, allergies. And let me explain the difference of why you want it here, because the My Notification service is only good for emergencies, right? This information that you put in your Patriot Vault, you can share with, and I'll explain that. You can share with anyone you want, and I'll show you how you do that. But the most important, these are all important to be able to, I've got my 2 daughters, and I couldn't tell you who their primary care physician is. I couldn't tell you what medications, if they're on medications. When it comes to trying to keep track of everything for you or a loved one, having one place to put everything related to their prescriptions, medical history, physicians, insurance, the peace of mind, especially for your kids or for your wife or for your mother or father, whoever that's in your life, to be able to access this from anywhere at any time. So, but it's the vault that's one of my favorite extra bonuses. So in this vault is a place that you can put a copy of your passport, a copy of your driver's license, any document that you think that you might need in a pinch and you're not around it. You're going to be able to go into your vault and be able to download a picture of it or share a picture of it right from your phone. And let me zoom over here, and I'm going to stop sharing for a second. And I'm going to share the phone here. See if you can you see this okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
looking at a phone. Okay.
Yeah, this is I'm going to go out of my notification service because these are both available right through your browser. Right through your browser, and you can log in. And let me show you what it looks like here. So if we go into just in case, and you're out and about with your smartphone, and you need to go to the vault and get a crucial document, or you need to look up a loved one's prescriptions or medications, everything you need to access your loved one's stuff's in the palm of your hands. But here's the other really powerful part, and I'm going to go back to showing you on the screen, but I just want to let you know these are very user-friendly to log in on your phone. I'll stop share one more time and then go back. Let's say we got a couple minutes to wrap up for your questions. Let's say that you've got a kid on a traveling sports team, right? Traveling soccer, traveling football, traveling baseball, traveling basketball, traveling volleyball, right?
Yep.
So you've got all of your daughter's medical information all populated, and knowing you or me, your wife is the one that helped you populate it, unless you're just that sharp with your kids' information. But when all this stuff is populated, you can go over to the shared tab, and you can physically go in and put, let's see, Sharon. Let's just go Sharon at sharon.me. Let's say Sharon is the legal guardian that's traveling with your daughter or son, right? You can go in here and share your daughter's medical information with Sharon. You can say, well, I just want to share her prescriptions or or her allergies. You can pick all the stuff that you want to share with a legal guardian, and you can send it right to them before they go. She'll get the notification in her inbox, set up a free profile. Well, she'll just set up free access so she can access your kids' information in case they need to get access to your medical information, your insurance information. It'll all be in the palm of their hand. And that's why this urgent medical info Patriot Vault so powerful, is it's one place to organize all the people in your life. And I actually have people use it to organize all their pet information, where they have access to everything someone would know taking care of their pet that could be shared. And then I have people use it to keep organizations of their prized possessions, their house. They put warranty information about their house and make a profile for their house. But the amount of flexibility with urgent medical info for you to be able to organize and easily access crucial information about the people in your life, if you want, the pets in your life, or key possessions like, you know, a nice boat. A yacht is a huge maintenance monster, and keeping up with all the documents related to some of those high maintenance possessions and let me just give you an example as we wrap up. Let's say you go to Discount Tire for your car, and you get the hazard warranty, and you know that 3 months later you're going to get a nail in your tire. Oh, I already took a picture of my warranty information and I uploaded it in my Cyber Vault. So right on demand,
Spot.
one spot. And when you make it a team effort with you and Ann to really go in and make sure you both have all of your information in the touch of a hand, you know, maybe one of you don't get knocked out. Maybe one of you just have to go to the hospital because of whatever to be, and someone's going to start asking you medical questions about your loved one. And especially if you're in a state of, you know, if you're in a panic mode because something's going on, you're just not going to be able to right off the top of your head throw, oh, this is what she's taking. This is where, to know that stuff. We don't even know our own stuff that well, let alone somebody else's. So I send out weekly Patriot tips to help our fellow Patriots be ready to take these services and make them extremely useful by populating them as soon as they can. And I recommend at least twice a year updating your urgent medical. There's no reason even once a month you shouldn't ask, is there something new that needs to be added or deleted from any of that stuff?
Right.
So I am just you and me. I can bring back up the screen. I know as we wrap up, do you have any questions for me?
No, thought you did a good job laying it out there.
Yeah, well, just to bring it home, when you do go to the website, I want to let you know, let me just share this one more time. So don't, we have this $39.76 price a month service. I have my own, of course, I have my own proprietary discount code. So when you use POC, one of my favorite numbers is 111. When you use POC 111, and I'll just show you this because I know you have another appointment. I'll just show you, if you want this, it takes a business day to set up, and it takes 4 or 5 days for you to get your stickers in the mail. But when you do go down to pick up your yearly package, you just click on the, sorry, here we go. I think things are loading slow because I got too much open, but here we go. So you just click on join. And when you do confirm you've got the right package, you just put in your discount code of POC 111. And I've got, well, actually, I just showed someone how to do this, so I had 2 in my shopping cart. You only need 1. It takes it down to only $29.76 a year.
Got it.
POC 111. Well, so I don't want you or your clients paying too much. So
thank you.
So for great peace of mind that'll save you money and time, it's Patriots OnCall. And Bill, our man with a plan, is ready to help you take any financial stress on if you don't have a plan, or if you haven't thought about your plan in a very long time. It's time to let Bill go give you a fiscal checkup and get you going the right way.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for your time, Bill. And either one of us, if you see this through wherever you see us, for financial questions, reach out to my buddy Bill. For anything considering Patriots OnCall, I'm on call to answer your needs. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right.